Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Laura. Today I wanted to do a little craft with me and alter some of these time cards that I have. I have a ton of them, so I thought I would turn the camera on and we could alter some of these together. So I'm going to be using some old book pages, some mulberry paper, and Doreen's new kit, French Bliss. So I hope that you will like this video. It's probably going to be kind of long, but we'll see. So I'm going to pull my chair up and it's going to be a little loud, just letting you know. I just had to make sure that I was in frame. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to get one of these, and I have some watercolor here, some stamps, and some gesso, and just different things like that. I actually need to get a piece of paper. Hang on. Something to put underneath this because it's going to get kind of messy. So I'm going to use some collage medium, and I'm just going to start collaging different book pages on here. Okay, I love doing that. I haven't done it in a while in my art book, so I hope that this turns out all right. So let's see, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So I have this very old book page here. That's the natural color. So I'm just gonna rip a piece off and probably put it on an edge somewhere. Right down here. So I'm just gonna start gluing. This is really fun to do. I love doing this. Well, you can use ATC cards or bingo cards, whatever you have. You don't have to be these. Okay, I'm gonna cover the majority of it with old book pages. So I hope that everyone is doing well and you're crafting, staying inspired. I know it's kind of hard, but we have to keep trying because we will lose our mojo if we don't keep trying. So I saw a lady on YouTube that does this, and her name's Amelia, but I don't remember the name of her. I can never remember the name of her YouTube, but it starts with an H. So if I find her, I will leave a link down below of how she decorated some cards. They were absolutely beautiful. You just have to trust this process. It turns out really, really pretty in the end. I need to get me some more paint brushes because this is really one of my last good ones I have. I'm terrible at keeping my brushes clean, like after I use them and everything. So yeah, it's my fault. So I hope that this isn't too boring for you, but just trust the process and you will love it in the end if you stick around. Look at how fragile this is. It's just falling apart. But that's okay. I'm going to use it anyway. I don't usually use collage medium. I've had this for a long time. I usually use Mod Podge, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Now I'm going to use a piece of her kit. Let's see. I love this script that's in her kit. I love it. It's here. So what I'm going to do after I get all of this covered, I'm going to cut around this, the extra paper that's hanging off. It's such a beautiful, beautiful day here. I hope it's nice wherever you are. We did get some snow and it was like living in another world because it just does not happen here ever. So that was really fun the other day. I went out in it 3 times and after that I had enough because I was freezing. My hands, they're so red and dry because I've kept going outside. I had gloves on, but you know, it still doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. I need to cover that little spot right there. Excuse me. I'm just going to get a little piece of this music note paper. This is like really fun to do because you don't really have to think too much about it. You know, you're just going to glue everything down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry this with the heat gun. So it's going to be a little bit loud for a second. Okay. So I'm going to cut all the way around this. I'm going to try my best to keep making videos more consistent. More consistently because I need to step out of my comfort zone and just do it. So I'm here all by myself. The kids, well, the kid, Max, my child Max, was out of school for 3 days because of the weather. Today they went in late. But, so they're finally back in school. So let's see, I think I want to, oh wait, I gotta use my gesso now. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this white gesso here. This is from 𝓚𝓪𝓹𝓹𝓵, heavy gesso in white. just gonna cover it with this gesso. This just lightens it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to have to use the heat gun again really quick. Alright, so now I'm going to start playing with these images. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip this a little bit so it's not so straight and perfect. When we got snow the other day, it just felt and looked so magical outside. Like all day long, I just kept looking out the window because it just looked so beautiful. And like I said, we never get snow here. It was just really fascinating. At one point, you couldn't even see out there. It was snowing so heavily. And we still have snow on the ground. It's not even all the way melted yet. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put that right there. Okay. Oh no, I got... Look at me, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing here. I'll get this out of the way. I'm just going to put it right there. Cut it off. I'm going to add this angel here. Isn't she so pretty? This kit is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. You have to go get this kit. It's perfect for any time of year, especially around Christmas time. Any time is good, but look how beautiful she is. Just so pretty. So, let's see. Now I want to add some more of her digital. I'm trying to find that one image that I had earlier. I actually should have put this behind that image. We'll put it right there. Goodness, I am just making such a mess. But it's alright. It's fun sometimes just to be messy. That looks really pretty. I'll cut that tip off right there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to actually wait a minute. I'm gonna try to use some of this mulberry paper that I got. Got a ton of it, and it was actually not the one that I really wanted, so like I'm stuck with it, so I might as well use it, which I like it. It's not that, it's just not what I wanted. So I wonder what this will look like. This is like super thin paper, like a napkin. Hope I'm still in frame. And we'll add another piece. On the edge right there. Okay. We'll cut that off. You're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of work for that one piece, but you will love how it looks in the end. I can't even get this off. Too much glue. Oh, look at there. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Fixing to put it right back on there. I knew something crazy was bound to happen. Always does when I'm trying to do something like this for video. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to dry this real quick. Yes, I'm still laughing at myself. I can't help it. All right. I gotta get a little bit of drink real quick. Okay, maybe I can try this again and cut this off. Well, look at there. It's not wanting to really work too well. So I'm just gonna try to rip it. Okay. So now I'm gonna start adding some watercolor to this. So I have one of these watercolor brushes, and I have some 𝓀𝓪𝓹𝓹 watercolor here. I love these shades. I use this all the time. And I am just going to add some brown and black around the edges of this. And around the image a little bit. And we'll dab it a little bit. See, I love how that looks already. It's kind of old and grungy. And I just dab it to get some of that color off so it's not so dark. And we'll go around the edges here. Yeah, I just love that already. Isn't that cute? So what I'm going to do after I get done with the watercolor is I'm going to dry it again, use gesso, dry it again, and we'll be done. And you can add stamping or whatever at that point. See, I really love this. Alright, so I'm going to dry it. Alright, so now I'm going to add some more of this gesso here, just to make it all kind of blend in together. Or you could just leave it like that. No, I was going to add a word on here. One of those words over there in that bowl, but I forgot all about it. I don't know, do y'all like it? I do, but it just seems a lot grungier than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to add some more gesso. I didn't put a whole lot on the image because I want that image to really stand out. Okay. Now I'm going to dry this again. That's what it looks like so far. So I think what I'm going to do is ink around it. Now I will be covering the back with some coffee dyed paper, and I'll probably sew around this. Now this color is coffee. Okay. And now I'm going to do some stamping on it. And I just have this script stamp here. I love it. Love, love, love. Isn't that cute? Okay. So you could do some stenciling or whatever on here, but I'm not going to do that. But I am going to try to add some, excuse me, some lace. Some vintage lace that I took out. This is absolutely stunning. Got it from a thrift shop. So I was thinking about just scrunching it up. Put some on the edge there. With some tulle. My phone's over there vibrating, my other phone, in case you're wondering what that noise is. There it goes again. I got these bottles at Hobby Lobby last time I went, and I absolutely loved them. I've used a whole lot less glue. I know that everybody else uses the Sugar Bell or whatever they're called, but I never ordered them. I don't know. I saw those in the store the other day and was like, I'm gonna try these. And so far, so good. I don't have any bubbling because I have 𝓬𝓪𝓹𝓹 in here. Okay. So, I wonder if I should add a bow. That'll look pretty, huh? Or is that too big? I could add some vintage buttons. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sew some buttons on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the top. I need to check the time. Oh wow, 33 minutes. I just eyeball it. Oh, you know what? I need to cover the back of this before I put that grommet in. So let me get a piece of paper. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had a piece of paper over here I could use. Alright, I'm going to have to get up and find a piece. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this piece right here. Good enough. Oops, this one's dry. Let me get the other one. You know, my hands are so sticky, but I don't have any baby wipes. Well, yeah, I was going to add one of these too. Now this would be so pretty with some white heat embossing. Actually, you know what? I might do that in a minute. If you don't like the grungy style, then this is not your thing. I actually didn't mean to make it this grungy, but it's alright. I still like it. I know a lot of you probably don't. It's okay too. What I'm going to do is try to get underneath that lace because I want that lace to kind of hang over. Now I was going to make 2 of these, but I don't have time. This is going to take forever to upload as it is. So there we go. We got our coffee dyed paper back there. Now, I'm trying to think if I want to put buttons or just some other little applique. I don't think I'm going to use that bow. I'm going to go ahead and throw this away because I'm going to end up sticking my arm in it. Let's see. What do y'all think? Oh, let's see. I think I'm going to get up and see if I have some type of applique I can use. So, excuse my chair. It's going to be loud. Hopefully it won't take me forever. I'll find something really quick. No. Y'all, I'm in my slippers and pajamas and my robe. Excuse me. Look, this is not a blingy applique, but it'll do. This is old, actually. Will that look okay? Yeah, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add that white heat embossing on here, and that's going to look so beautiful. Just wait and see. Oh, I'm so shocked my dog Betty has not started barking yet. It's been really quiet so far out there. No chickens or the dog barking. I'm really shocked. Usually every single time I turn the camera on to film, she starts barking. Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of paper. And everything's falling over there. Okay. And I'm going to get my embossing powder. I love to use the white. This one here. And I gotta get the 𝓚𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is use that same script stamp. And I'm gonna put this on here. Now I'm going to have to use that heat gun in a minute, so just letting you know. So I'm just going to get this in certain spots. Try to get it up here a little bit. All right, so let's see how this is going to look. Now I'm not any type of professional at doing this stuff. I'm just doing it. Okay. Now, use the heat gun real quick. Oh my goodness, y'all. Isn't that adorable? I love it, love it, love it. I did not think it was going to turn out that cute. Now I'm going to add my grommet and some lace on the top, and we're going to be done. I'm sorry I couldn't make a couple of them, but I didn't think it was going to take this long. Okay. Get that out my way. I'm going to add this here. This is just some ripped old curtain. On my little tweezers. I'm always losing these things. So if you stuck with me this long, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to hear what you think about this tag. Whoops. Let me know if you like it, and if you're gonna try it. This was really fun, messy but fun. I hope that y'all leave me a comment. Because this isn't easy for me to do. Craft and talk and film myself. So anyway, I hope that y'all like this. And this is the finished tag. I'm going to show you up close. Isn't that just so beautiful? I'm so in love with that. So I hope that y'all like it. Please let me know what y'all think down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.